What's up, everybody? Welcome to Mad About Toys. I've been working on this video for a few days. I wanted to go into Toys R Us and take some footage of this crazy price increase that happened early this year on the G.I. Joes. Now that we're seeing it in the US, I wanted to show how high they jacked this price up to a whopping $44.99 for your standard G.I. Joes. How crazy is that? So I wanted to talk about the price increase. I wanted to talk about no figures on the shelves. We still haven't received our pre-orders that we ordered last year. What is going on, Hasbro, with the G.I. Joe line? I wanted to complain about the promise to make figures like Shipwreck, Copperhead, Snow Job. What is up with that? Who knows what other figures they'll promise before the end of Yo Joe June. So that's it. I'm done with this line.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
And this happened, taking the footage that I needed for this video. That's right, I found Croc Master, and once I opened it up, I got reminded why I love this line. And hell no, I'm not gonna stop collecting G.I. Joes. But brings us to Kamakura, coming in at a whopping $33.99 US, which is an increase of 34% from the current price of G.I. Joes. Why? Is this the new cost of an Amazon exclusive, or is this just the price of Joe's going forward? You gotta pay for that awesome packaging. No information has been provided for Canadian collectors as usual, but based on this price, it's going to be sold for probably on Amazon.ca for a whopping $49.99. That's right. $50. I'll be shocked if it's any less. This figure is basically a repaint of the Storm Shadow mold with some upgrades, Lenny said. Hilarious. So why is Hasbro raising their prices by this much? I've sent an email to the Hasbro team to ask this question, and I am holding my breath until I get an answer. McFarlane, the DC Multiverse line, have went up maybe $2 since they started the line, coming in between $26 and $31. Why they have that price difference between the two figures, but I really don't know why some figures are 31 and some figures are 26. But Mattel has not went up at all in price from what I can see. Let me know what you guys are seeing in your parts of the world. The G.I. Joe line is a Hasbro line. There's no licensing fee. So why the price increase, Hasbro? Marvel, I get that, but not G.I. Joes. Are they trying to pay for the flop of a Snake Eyes movie, one action figure at a time? Who saw that Snake Eyes movie? Wow, that was terrible. Set the franchise back years, in my opinion. I walked into my local Toys R Us this past February, and my eyes almost popped out of my head when I saw the price increase of Marvel Legends going up to $39.99 for your standard Marvel Legends figure and $42.99 for anything MCU related. They raised the prices from $29.99 to $39.99 for old figures like the Hood. They couldn't sell this figure for $29.99. Who thought at Toys R Us that it was a good idea to put this figure for $39.99? Good luck to you selling that. Just last week, in June, that same figure was still on the pegs. As I made my way around the end cap to the G.I. Joe section, and I saw the classified figures, not only have the Marvel Legends gone up, but the G.I. Joe price jumped from $29.99 to $44.99. Again, Canadian, we're talking. Even the Snake Eyes figures were listed at $44.99. If anyone at Toys R Us is watching this, you can't sell those Snake Eye movie figures for $45. You can't sell them for $35. You can't sell them for $15. Cut your losses, clear them out for $5, and at least you'll probably sell some of the Akiko figures on clearance, because we can do some awesome head swaps with these masks coming with the blue ninjas. More repaints. Honestly, Hasbro, give the retailers a rebate on these garbage figures to make way for the new ones. I've heard it's these figures that have prevented the release of the new figures like Storm Shadow, Spirit, and Croc Master. If there is any truth to this, Hasbro, that's your issue and it needs to get fixed. It's G.I. Joe's 40th anniversary. Just now, figures are starting to get shipped. I know a small group of people have had these figures, these new releases, for a while now, but no new G.I. Joes have been on the pegs all year. Not one. With now a standard price of $35.99 going as high as $44.99 retail in Canada, with the prices going up everywhere from gas to milk to meat and everything in between, most people are going to have to cut back on things like collecting action figures. I've already cut back on Marvel Legends, and I think now is a time to start being selective with my G.I. Joe purchases. Up until this point, I bought every classified I've been able to find. I've missed out on some exclusives. Don't get me started on that bullshit. G.I. Joe was the first line I remember collecting. The Christmas of 1988, I was almost 5 years old, and under my tree was filled with G.I. Joe toys. Man, I couldn't remember exactly what I got or what figures were my favorite. But when Hasbro announced back in 2019 that they were going to be making 6-inch action figures in the G.I. Joe line, I was immediately on board. Now, only 3 years later, we see countless repaints. Well, not countless. I'm sure I could count them, but I don't want to. Too many repaints, and now prices have gone up at least 30% from the time the line started. Is it time to stop collecting G.I. Joes? Maybe not stop collecting, but being very selective and choosing not to buy repaints and overpriced figures like Kamakura. That'll do it, everybody. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think of the Hasbro G.I. Joe price increase. Are you still all in on the G.I. Joe line? Let me know. Have yourselves a great day. I'll talk to you guys later.
All done the video.